I'm Alessandra Barrett, Senior Content Editor for JOC. I'm at our 2018 TPM conference with DB Shankers, Ditlev Blecker, CEO of Asia Pacific, and Philippe Gilbert, CEO of the Americas. Thanks for joining me today.
Good evening.
Good being here.
Philippe, in what part of the supply chain do you see innovation taking hold first?
Very strongly in data, all the data analytics, all the predictive, from the database that we have got, from the data mining that we have got, and all the customer asking us how we are doing and what we can do better. So that's the part where we are seeing a lot of innovation pushing very strongly for us.
If I may add to that, I think innovation in general, as it pertains to that particular space, starts really with the client. So it's really at the end of the supply chain, if you will. What we're seeing with final mile deliveries and the platforms from engaging in that space. But it's really applicable to the entire supply chain, what Philippe was just talking about. So I think it's really the convergence of technology, finance, as well as the physical component of supply chain.
What developments are you watching the most keenly, kind of keeping your eye on?
So again, for Schenker, and Joachim was talking about it during the keynote speech, we are investing a lot into platforms, and we have been investing 25 million with UShip to be able to work with them into developing our products. We are doing the e-forwarder that is going to be launched soon on air and ocean. So those are major investments that we are pushing towards the customer base that we have got and trying to also develop the data analytics that I was talking about. We have teams, 25 people now in Germany, developing all the analytics for the group, but also for our customer base.
And once again, I think in addition, whereas it may not be innovation in itself, we has a lot of talk about technologies and different things that are occurring in that space, and it's sort of unpredictable. Nobody really knows which area this is going to go into. Being based in Asia, there's a mega trend, if you will, that is very predictable, and that is the rise of Asia. And with that comes, really the readjustment to the Asian client. And here, I think that's another area that we're really focusing investments in this space as well, to move from being essentially a Western global provider into being a truly global provider.
And we are investing in people also in Asia, but also in Americas, to be able to match up with the customer base that we want to attract.
But what do you see as the most significant obstacles to real-time collaboration between supply chain partners?
It's a big subject, this one. Clearly, it was a big subject during the conference. I would say that there's no technological obstacle to do that. We are seeing a lot of startups who are pushing platforms, but they have not yet size and scale, so we cannot use them for that. We do believe that our technology is capable of doing it, but it's collaboration that we are talking about, and that's the difficulty. Real-time is an add-in component of difficulty, but I would say that it's like we have seen in Cargo 2000 for the air side. I think this type of initiative could help to be able to have a collaboration between the freight forwarders, the customers, but also the carriers, to help how ocean collaborates more in real time.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. I think you have, out of the many choices of platforms, only few have really become, truly successful. They're the Ubers of the world. So that's really the dilemma, I think. Whereas the platforms, they don't really have a client base or assets or boots on the ground, and the companies that have the players that do have, they have these legacy components to get over.
Right.
Things that have been invested in, and what has become the language of that particular player.
Mm-hmm.
So to readjust to that, there needs to be some convergence between platforms and the large players in the game.
Great. Well, thank you both for taking time to sit down with me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've been speaking with DB Shankers, Ditlev Blecker, CEO of Asia Pacific, and Philippe Gilbert, CEO of Americas.